as a consequence of a real personal experience. And she's based in Wales, beautiful country, a county called Denbighshire, and her song, which she's going to talk to us about today, is called Today. And if you want to see it and view it after Katie's spoken to us, are you going to show today?
Yeah.
You can pick up and review this on YouTube. Katie.
Okay, so my name is CSECAdrisk-KatieBenbow, as I said, I'm from Wales. I'm 16 and I'm currently studying Birmingham College. Obviously the reason why I'm here is because a good friend of mine got killed in a car accident, which I'll explain more about after I've shown you the video. Yeah, so you want to just... He was racing, he was driving fast, he hit a wall. It literally was 2 minutes away from his home. It's that easy just to get killed in a car accident. He was so good looking, he had lots of friends, everyone who he met.
So many people are affected by that one person. We saw him every day, whether he was in the gym, whether he was working, or giving us a lift home.
He made me roses and flowers out of napkins, and I have it in a box now, and it's just like, I'll be fine, and then I'll just see the box in the corner of my eye, and that will just completely set me off. He was my inspiration, the only thing that I could think about, so I wrote a song about him. The message is not about David dying, but who he's left behind grieving.
Small things like what we used to do, or things we used to have a laugh about, just hits you and then brings it back.
He needed something like this song to build everyone up again, really, because it's emotive, but it's also quite positive at the same time.
It's an upbeat song, I think that's the kind of music he was into, so it made it even worse. I just cried my eyes out, I still do every time I hear it.
I hope that people listen to it and hear the pain that we've all gone through from the loss of David's life, and I hope it slows people down. He was 6 foot something and we called him Day, and every time he smiled he took my breath away. He was so nice to look at and I always stared, but everybody said too, so I never cared. He had a heart of gold, such a beautiful soul, but he never got the chance to grow. And now we all miss you so very much, but all those hearts that you touch will never let your spirit die. Why cry is all that we say and do. Heaven's gained a brand new angel, I'm so lucky to have known you. Try not to cry, it's all that we can do, because God needs you there with him, because you are so amazing. I couldn't bring myself to think about it.
I've never felt like that before.
I was just shaking.
I broke down.
It was horrible. And now I'm going to work and I don't see your face, and I see that your job has been replaced. Everyone around is trying to be brave, but then someone mentions your name. Well, I hope you know how much you are being thought of, and I hope you know how much you were loved. All the good times I tried to think of, like having a water fight in the restaurant. happened to me. Like, I'm sure David didn't think it was going to happen to him, and it happened like that.
My brother was close friends with Dane, he's similar age, and he's the same, got the type of, you know, souped up car and everything. But the effect it's had on him, you know, and his friends, wouldn't even get in the car. It's not clever, it's stupid, and they're not impressive. Nobody's impressed by it.
There's so many lads that do it, and there has been so many deaths, and it's not like Dave was the first, because he's not, and he definitely won't be the last. And it just, I'm angry with Dave for doing it.
Not only is it their life they're putting at risk, but it could be other people's lives, and then that's more people who have died, and more people like me and David's friends and family that are grieving for him. It's just not worth it. It's just pointless. I don't know what to say. I just want to say so much. It's just slow down. It's really not worth it.
Obviously, I was really, really close to David. Like, I had a massive crush on him as well, which didn't help either. And yeah, I was on holiday with my family when I found out what happened, and it was just like my whole world just fell apart. It was just awful. And when we came home, it was like even worse. It hit me even more. And I had to write a song for my music GCSE coursework. And around the time that I was going to write it was when I came home, and all my feelings and all my emotions and everything was just drawn to what happened. And that he was my only inspiration that I had to write the song about. So literally the song and what you just seen, well, not what you just seen, but what you heard, the song, it took me 20 minutes to do, because it was just all how I felt, all my emotions put into one thing at once. So yeah, then it kind of just progressed from that really. Like, I ended up singing at Dave's funeral while he's awake, and then someone told Stephanie, who was a road safety officer, about my song and about what had happened with David, and the fact that, because the reason he died, he was speeding, he was having a race with one of his friends, and he crashed into a wall, and it killed him like that. I mean, he had no cuts, no bruises. It was, have you seen that advert where he crashes and it's not anything on the outside that affects his insides, because he's going so fast, and the impact of hitting something and his insides move. I mean, it's just something like that. I mean, like, it wasn't like a big graphic horrible car scene where there's like bits and everywhere. It was just that. I mean, and it was like round the corner from his home, so that was just, anyway. And basically one thing led to another, and we thought it'd be a really good idea to use the song as like a road awareness, so people could see, because it's like real emotions. It's like what happened to David is real, and what I'm saying now is real. It's all come from what's happened and how everybody's feeling. So we thought it'd be like a really good idea to do the video.